Alright, boys and girls, today I've got to show you how to navigate the MIST testing system. So on your desktop, you're going to see an icon that looks just like this. You'll double click on it and it's going to take a few minutes to pull up. Just sit tight as it gets ready to pull up on your computer. You're going to be taking this test next week during your computer lab time. And I'm just going to show you how to navigate through that test today so that none of it looks strange to you. Okay. Means it's going to come up. Alright, here we go. Choose your login. You are a student. So you'll do that. Now here's your password. Your password is going to be made up of a series of letters and numbers. This particular one's TB5, H4, D2C. Okay? And I'll press login. Alright, now at the bottom, this test confirmation page is just showing you who you are. Today I'm pretending to be a student, Jason DeBerry, and that's me, so I'm just going to say at the bottom, confirm. Up here at the top, I'm going to click Start Test. This first page is just going to show you how to navigate through your testing tools. Over here is a magnifier, a minimizer, which you won't be using, a highlighter for you to highlight important things, and a note taker. Of all these, you're probably only going to be using the highlighter, maybe the magnifier. The rest of them I would not worry about. I'm simply going to click Next. Again, this page shows you how to use your text box editing tools. When you go to type your responses, boys and girls, it has the same features as Microsoft Word when you're typing a document. So in other words, you can cut and paste, you can copy and paste, you can indent by using your space bar, not the tab button. You can go backwards, you can go forwards if you've made an error. Again, you can magnify, minimize, and the most important one, I think, is your ABC spell checker. So a lot of the same features that you have in Microsoft Word. And then Next. This next page shows you your directions. It's just basically telling you how long you have to take the test, which is 90 minutes. It tells you what your topic's going to be and the text that you're going to be reading. Next. Alright, here is your actual test. Now, again, this is one from last year, so don't think this is what yours will be, but it will look just like this, okay? On the left is going to be your story. So starting here at the top, interpreting the past. That's the title of my first story. And I read. Now, I might think, hey, I'm done. No. You see this slide bar here? When you slide, boys and girls, that takes that story all the way down. See, here's a second story, text 2. It takes that story all the way down to the very bottom. You must please go up and down and read this entire story, okay? So let's say that while you're reading, you decided that this particular sentence right here at line 6, that this particular sentence was very important. Hold on.
I was thinking it was the other phone. I was going to get it on the wall, but that was your cell phone.
And so if I want to use that sentence, because I think it's very important, I'm going to go right here to my highlighter tool and I can click it and highlight whatever I think is very important. And it'll stay there so that you can use it for reference when you're typing. So again, I can go down, and let's say while I was reading, I thought, oh, this is pretty important. So again, I can highlight that, okay? I wouldn't worry about the other ones like I told you. Just leave those be. Those are just going to kind of be a waste of time for you. Alright, so you've read your entire story and now you're ready to read your prompt. Here is your prompt, okay? You have now read the 2 texts about the young people who interpret the past at National Historic Sites. Write an essay that explains the activities of a historical interpreter. Be sure to use facts and details from both texts to support your explanation. Alright, so right here you're going to click inside your text box, and it's blinking, so now you're ready to begin typing. We always indent the first sentence of every paragraph. The tab will not work on this, so you will have to use your space bar by clicking it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ready to start typing. So I'm just going to type something. I have not read these stories, so I'm just simply going to type something for you. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Alright, as you can see, you might have said, Miss Bates, you spelled things wrong, and that doesn't even make sense. Well, guess what? Remember I told you about that ABC spell checker feature? Use it. Right here it says ABC spell check. If you will click that, it will show you any errors that you have made. And as you can see, I misspelled the word very, and it's telling me the word daisy is spelled wrong. And number 1, daisy is not even a word that I want to use. So ultimately, your eyes are your ultimate spell checker. So how do you correct something that's spelled wrong? You right click on the word and choose the option. Berry, very, Jerry, Mary. Uh-oh, well none of those is what I wanted, so I have to change it myself. Very. And I wanted this word to be day, not daisy, so I changed it to day. So the dog was getting very wet, and he was taking a walk with his owner one day at the beach. Okay, period. Now, I did something funny here. It didn't pick it up, but I'm going to have to fix it myself. Okay. Now, when I want to go to a new paragraph, I can hit enter, and again, tab over 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from there, I can start my new paragraph. Okay? Now, once I have finished my typing, now remember, boys and girls, you're going to have 90 minutes. So you want to type as much as you can. Go back over here and read some more of your story. Come back over here and type some more. You have your references right here in front of you. There's no excuse for you guys not to type as long as you possibly can. You can scroll down to read all that you've typed. Scroll down, okay? Now, once you've typed your entire response and you're done with your essay, you will go up here and you will press the word finish. One more time, you will say finish. You will then say submit. And lastly, you have to press the words log out. And when you have done that, you are finished. Now, boys and girls, you are to get on Typing Web or Type to Learn for the remainder of your class time. Thank you.